What's up guys, Casual Avenger back again, and today we're talking about the Golden Girl herself, Captain Marvel, and I'll be covering everything that was leaked about her DLC coming later next year. So let's get to it. So before we get started, if you guys could drop a like on the video, that would be amazing because it definitely helps out the channel. And if you're new, make sure you subscribe so you can catch new videos on all things Avengers every week. Now we got some very exciting news concerning Carol Danvers, aka Captain Marvel, last week that basically lays out everything that we can expect to see with her expansion DLC when she finally comes to Marvel's Avengers. And because these are unverified leaks, again, we have to take all of this with a grain of salt, but the news is exciting nonetheless. So according to the leak we got, Captain Marvel is the third hero planned to release in 2022, and her expansion will be the biggest we've seen so far. And we'll finally get to see the Kree invasion, something that's been heavily foreshadowed in the game's main story, as well as Kate and Hawkeye's DLC. The leak goes on to say that while we will see the start of the Kree invasion when Captain Marvel comes, we won't see the conclusion of the Kree storyline in her campaign. So my immediate thoughts on this are that we know from previous data mine info that Kree enemies are already in the game files. So I'm expecting the invasion to include ground troops and maybe a boss battle against the Sentry, but the Kree won't actually show up in full force during her expansion, which could set up the arrival of Ronan the Accuser to come in the future, which would be amazing to see in the game. Allegedly, the main focus of her campaign story will center around Captain Marvel, Thor, Kamala, and Marvel, who is another character we already know is in the game files, so I'm assuming he'll be an NPC who fights alongside you, similar to Hawkeye and Kate's expansion and Okoye in the War for Wakanda. But how dope is it to not only have Captain Marvel coming, but the original Captain Marvel coming with her? Absolutely crazy, and I can't wait to see how he'll look in the game. As for what else is coming with her, just like She-Hulk and Winter Soldier, we'll be getting new enemy types obviously, and a new base of operations in space apparently, which is something that fans have been clamoring to have added in since the game's launch. And we'll be getting the third raid with her expansion, which will take place in a Kree spaceship. So I'm curious as to who the boss will actually be, but my first guess would be a Kree Sentry. She also comes with a new patrol mode, so I'm interested to see what location that will be set in, possibly somewhere off-world, but patrol mode is something I definitely think will help mix things up in the game to get away from the repetitiveness of playing hives and vault missions over and over. We also get a small hint as to what we can expect to see with her gameplay. It says that she's still very early in development and is going to have multiple types of overcharges that you swap between mid-combat that will have different effects. So fans of Captain Marvel pretty much know she has a range of powers at her disposal, like photon blast, energy absorption, and her binary mode. And I'm thinking these overcharge effects will be a variation of those powers, but for now all we can do is wait and see. But this legit sounds like she's going to be a mix between Thor and Iron Man as far as switching between powers and just being one of the most powerful heroes in the game. And we desperately need more flying characters in the game, so she's absolutely on my list of most anticipated heroes coming. There's other stuff included in the leaks, like updates to the champion system and a new perfection skill tree that will allow new skills like Cap using Mjolnir and Thor using Stormbreaker for attacks, which honestly sounds fake, so again, take it with a grain of salt, but if you're interested in reading the details yourself, I'll have the link down in the description. But that's everything I got for this video. You guys let me know what you're expecting to see from Captain Marvel in the comments. I personally think she'll be right up there with Thor as the best Avenger in the game, but let me know what you guys think. If you guys enjoyed the video, then drop a like to help out the channel, and if you want to see more Marvel's Avengers content, subscribe because I make new videos every week. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.